Violence is the long song that haunts 4 generations of St. Lucian women in Catherine-Esther Cowie's beautiful and haunting poetry collection, Heirloom. However, each of the women changes this music, ensuring to reclaim their autonomy and making sure that this painful melody is not the only heirloom that is passed down. Hello, I'm Aphra, a young critic for the T.S. Eliot Prize 2025, and I'll be reviewing Catherine-Esther Cowie's Heirloom. The collection is split into 4 parts, beginning with Leda. We meet her at a harrowing time in her life. She has just been violated by her sister's husband. This stands in contrast with the poem Blessed Be My Unwed Head, which almost seems like a prayer, its words invoking holy or spiritual connotations.
That I was 16, that he married to my sister, did not matter, body for an apathetic god. O hail the extramarital bed of the kitchen floor, and nature, indifferent to circumstance, to my will, does not break her order, her law. Mercy, 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 there must be miracle. The pleading repetition of the word mercy evokes the need to be released from this living nightmare, the closeness of the words mimicking her attempt to keep herself together and regain control where it was ripped from her. The sacred and the violent operating in the same space mimics how the whole collection deals with harmful acts being inflicted in domestic settings, homes where safety is not a given, making the pain more acute. Next, we meet Mary. She is Leda's daughter, the Swan's daughter, as the first poem names her. Her ominous birth begins with, "Your father exposed, his wife crowned your head with a curse, and your mother swears she sees the sky collapsing into a flood." These numerous omens make her a wingless girl when she is barely born, but she is not simply a wingless girl, she is a wingless girl with an axe. Better yet, with her axe she will be felling a tree, carving a boat, who will not drown in anyone's visions. One of my favourite things about the collection is that despite the depth of the violence portrayed, Cowie refuses to make this of the entirety of these women's stories. She reminds the readers where they have crafted moments of autonomy. This poem begins with the image of her whole family, demonstrating how trauma trickles down, but her words show that Mary will not let that be her only story, her only song.
A swan song is a metaphorical phrase for a person's final act or performance before retirement or death, and it stems from the ancient belief that swans that are generally silent during their lifetime sing a beautiful song before they die. As a swan's daughter, Mary is Leda's swan song, for she is able to sing where Leda was previously forced into silence.
In the poem Easterners, she sings her victory suite when she falls for a butcherman's son. It ends with a song in St. Lucian Creole, usually reserved in the collection for moments of self-determination by the women, as the musicality of the language offers a type of freedom song, which translates as, "You are my life, you are my heart, you are my love. Thank you, God." The third section is called The Daughters, and in the poem She Got That Music in Her, we see Leda through her granddaughter's eyes. They are having to wrestle her inside, because when the music blares, Granny chases the morning right onto the front porch wearing only her underwear. At first they feel second-hand shame at their grandmother's behaviour, and they tell our friends don't come over. However, at the end of the poem, the music stops and they loop hands, spin, and Granny sings, "There is a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la." When the music stops, this could reflect a moment of rest from the violence, and in this instance, it means that they can come together. When Granny Leda sings at the end of this poem, she is resisting becoming an object lesson or cautionary tale. By singing when the music stops, she becomes larger than what happened to her. The collection ends with Catherine. In the poem, A Name I Will Not Call My Daughter, we witness the effect of Leda's life and death on each woman as she declares, "Now, when I witness my own fraying, I tongue your name, Leda, forbidden sound." The phrase forbidden sound evoking the idea of an incantation, where a name has power that perhaps we cannot control. The long song of violence was always a forbidden sound, which has been refined and in some cases tuned into a knowing power as shown at the end of the poem Head Malady, where she writes, "Trust the knowing of your flesh, a body that refuses to lie." This brings us back to the very first poem in the collection, Maman Tifi, meaning mother-daughter, which reads, "Image of my own making, more paper and ink than flesh, I am the god filling your breath, a threadbare story I give arms and legs to, move, live, speak, and to that I would add, sing.